This message comes from NPR sponsor Hulu. The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox, inspired by the infamous story you only thought you knew. Watch the Hulu original series, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox, now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Hello, hello. I'm Brittany Luce, and you're listening to It's Been a Minute from NPR, a show about what's going on in culture and why it doesn't happen by accident. You know why we're here. Let's just come out and ask it. Molly, are Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce in a PR relationship?
Yes.
That was fast.
But there is a follow-up question to that. Is it also a real relationship?
For all you longtime listeners, you may remember I asked public relations expert Molly McPherson that question back in the fall of 2023 when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce started dating. Fast forward to last Tuesday, in one of the most liked Instagram posts of all time, Taylor and Travis announced they are officially engaged. But does that change Molly's answer? Are Taylor and Travis still in a PR relationship? Well, here's what she said on TikTok.
I stand by. This is going to be the biggest PR marriage. This will be like a PR marriage of a lifetime. Think about the album sales. Think about the podcast when it comes up. Oh my gosh. The brands. Think, oh my gosh, the wedding. Oh my gosh, the money. The money, the money.
Molly McPherson is a crisis public relations manager who has for a long time analyzed celebrity PR moves.
The definition of public relations is the mutual benefit between an organization and its stakeholders. So in other words, an entity and their audience. So for Taylor, it's Taylor's fans. Mm-hmm. For Travis Kelce, it's Chiefs fans. For the NFL, it's viewers, it's ratings. So many people are focused on the relationship itself. But when you expand that universe and now you look at the people who are making money from it.
And Travis Kelce on NBC's Sunday Night Football. Oh, and yeah, she's here. There's Taylor Swift and the VIPs who are here watching.
Mike, back to Taylor Swift. The Taylor effect is real. Travis Kelce gained almost 900,000 new followers on Instagram.
Then you can see the mutual beneficial relationship.
I mean, just seconds after the engagement announcement, people were commenting on how this was such a huge move ahead of Taylor's new album coming out in October. Just think of what this means for the fall NFL season. There's already tons of talk about Taylor potentially headlining the NFL Super Bowl too, without any real hard evidence. So yeah, this is undeniably a PR relationship. And in honor of their engagement, I want us to revisit my conversation with Molly from when Taylor and Travis started dating to contextualize this new phase of their fame. And spoiler, this isn't just about famous people. All of this adds up to how you and me use PR strategies in our own lives. Okay, Molly, to start off, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, by definition, are in a PR relationship. But aren't all celebrity relationships in some form or another PR relationships?
Oh, absolutely. If you think about what makes a celebrity, what is the job of a celebrity or an artist? Their craft is certainly a big part of it, whether they're an actor or whether they're a singer, whatever it is. But the image also goes along with that. So being a celebrity is all about the image that you're projecting out there. What kind of influence do you have? And publicists and celebrities know in order to be relevant, you need something to talk about. And people love to talk about relationships.
So you just got to find new ways to constantly make yourself a topic of the day without being the donkey of the day.
Oh, I love that. Yes, absolutely. And I believe that Taylor Swift knows when there isn't a new song or a new album or a video or a red scarf. She knows that Swifties will always talk about relationships. So how easy is it just to have them, to give her fans something to talk about? When she sings a song, she wants her fans to think of her singing about someone, whether it's good or not so good.
And that's a really good way of deepening the universe of your songwriting and of your songwriting lore outside of just your personal life. So, okay. As someone who watches and studies celebrity PR strategy, do you think Taylor and Travis are in a successful PR relationship?
Oh, 100%. When you are one of the top trending news stories and you have an entire organization that has likely stopped all of their digital campaigns, their advertising campaigns, and have shifted quickly the NFL to embrace this Taylor-Travis relationship, you know that that is a successful public relations relationship. I mean, think of all the adjacent moves that are happening around those two. It's quite remarkable what she's been able to pull off.
You know, we've been focusing a lot on romantic PR relationships, but those are not the only kind. You know, you can also use friendships to your advantage. Not to beat a dead horse,
I know.
but Taylor Swift has done this over and over again. Taylor was walking the streets with actress Sophie Turner, holding hands, and that felt like a very pointed PR message. What do you make of friendship PR relationships? Do they do anything differently? Like, do they provide a different kind of benefit than PR romantic relationships?
Well, they're no different. If you have to go back, why Taylor's so strategic, it's mutually beneficial for Sophie and for Taylor when the whole Joe Jonas divorce narrative is spiraling out of control on his end. She's being strategically silent, which absolutely benefited her. For the first response from Sophie Turner post-divorce to be imagery and content of walking out with Taylor Swift in a friendship move, and not just Taylor Swift, but her soon-to-be ex-husband's former girlfriend, right? So not only did Sophie get to poke a finger at Joe Jonas, so did Taylor Swift. It's all interwoven. And again, if you go to the definition, is it mutually beneficial? Oh my gosh. It wasn't just for Sophie. It also helped Taylor too.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, the other thing I'll say about Taylor and her friendships is that, like, sometimes her public friendships have kind of skirted problematic lines. I'm thinking of when she was allegedly dating the 1975's Matt Healy, and he had made some pretty nasty racist comments about the rapper Ice Spice. And not too long after that, Taylor had invited Ice Spice onto one of her songs, and Healy and Swift had allegedly broken up. Taylor and Ice Spice have since been seen together at award shows and on Taylor's tour. And I can't help but see that as a way for Taylor to skirt around, never having to actually talk about the racism that she had been so publicly close to. I mean, she never really acknowledged any of it.
No, she didn't. That's where it truly cemented my views on how she can plot and predict where trouble is coming. You know, it was like a sidestep, but it was strategic, without a doubt.
I'm not going to lie. I was a little like, ooh, this is very slick. Taylor.
Yeah.
This is very slick. This is very, very slick. Coming up.
Now, I can say that I have been in calls as, you know, working as a PR person for people in the public. And someone saying, well, I don't want to appear like a Melania. I don't want to do a Melania on this. And that's Chris like, well, what's a Melania? What does that mean to you?
Right. What does that mean? More when we come back.
This message comes from Sattva. Getting quality sleep can improve athletic abilities, increase energy, and boost memory and learning. Sattva mattresses are designed to promote that kind of sleep. Save $625 on $1,000 or more at sattva.com/NPR.
This message comes from Bluehost. Bluehost can make building a great website easy and offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. Customize and launch your site in minutes with AI. Then optimize with built-in search engine tools. Get your great site at Bluehost.com.
This message comes from Allianz Travel Insurance. You've packed your bags, booked your flights, and you're all set for the beach resort vacation of your dreams. Then you see the nightmare weather forecast. You were hoping for hurricane cocktails, not an actual hurricane. Always make sure travel insurance is a part of your packing list. Trip cancellation benefits might be your silver lining when all you see is clouds. Learn more at allianztravelinsurance.com.
To broaden it out a little bit, PR relationships don't just exist in pop culture. They're everywhere from business to politics. And I think the Obamas are a particularly great example of how to effectively deploy relationships. Barack and Michelle are so good at performing their relationship. I mean, are there any other political relationships that you can think of where the general public believes the couple are really that supportive and in love with each other?
It really does seem I don't even want to go so far to say like, oh, genuine love, but it's like so relatable. Like they just seem like a real couple. And that's why I love Michelle Obama, because she's so honest about the ups and the downs. But now you compare it to a Donald Trump and Melania Trump. Now I can say that I have been in calls as, working as a PR person for people in the public. And someone saying, well, I don't want to appear like a Melania. I don't want to do a Melania on this. And that's of course like, well, what's a Melania? What does that mean to you?
Right. What does that mean?
And will not say anything and just stand there silent. So one person's stoic is another person's silent, almost gag order, that they can't say anything. But I think, wow, isn't that interesting? Now, when I think of silence, I think of Sophie Turner, but now you have like a Melania.
Yeah. I mean, when you said you were scrutinizing the Obamas, I think in my heart of hearts, I do think that they have what appears to be a very genuine bond. But I also, though, know that they have a strong strategy that they have been fine-tuning and honing for a very long time. Even I think back to one of Barack Obama's memoirs from before he was even president. And he was fairly frank about how aware he was about the optics around political marriages. He said that he knew to be successful as a Black man in politics that he would need to have a Black wife. And I don't think that he was looking around and was just like, this woman is going to be the one. Like I'm envisioning it. I do, like I said, think that they have what appears to be a genuine bond, but it just goes to show how deeply public figures think about these things. Even for a relationship they seem very happy to be in.
Oh, absolutely. So, I mean, I listened to the podcasts on them and read the books as well. And what draws me to Barack and Michelle, again, is their honesty. And even from Michelle's point of view, you can just still see the bitterness that she had in those years. She gave up her career. She's home with the girls. Why Barack is the one who gets to ascend. And they're so open about the problems that they've had in their relationship. And what they're able to do is to lean in on that vulnerability. They're able to tell that story, where so many people, where they go wrong is they kind of keep that in. They have this relatability. But now you compare, like there's another celebrity couple who models themselves after Barack and Michelle, and they want to be them, and that's Harry and Meghan.
Yes.
So what makes that less genuine? Whereas Barack and Michelle, everyone knows, oh yeah, that's the real deal. But now you look at Harry and Meghan, everybody talks, is it real? Is it this? Is it? No one believes that it's real love, right? Well, I shouldn't say no one, but there's all this speculation out there.
No, but there's more skepticism.
And I think part of it is because Harry and Meghan are always trying to publicize how relatable they are. So how everyday they are when everyone's looking at them like, no, you're a prince. Like, no, you're not really as much as you want to try that you're just walking down the street getting, an ice cream cone like everyone else. He's not. But Barack and Michelle can do that because they were.
Here's the thing I keep thinking about though. Relationships, whether political or celebrity, they inherently allow the partners to reach new audiences and communicate specific values to their core audiences. I kind of, though, think that the average person kind of does that too, like consciously or unconsciously. Like, okay, I dated a few writers and journalists to horrific effects before I became one. I kind of realized, oh, maybe this is what I'm connecting with you so deeply, but Yeah, I think that was something that I did. My producer dated one of the popular girls in his middle school to stave off rumors that he was gay. I have a friend who dated someone just so he could get in with a friend group who kept freezing him out. And I mean,
It's true.
I dated a DJ when I was in my early 20s because I wanted to be cool. And also I didn't want to stand in line.
Right.
And have no place to sit at the club or at the bar.
Yes.
I love to be on the list.
Yes.
We all kind of do it to a certain degree, I think. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Oh, Brittany, I love this because I have girls who are college age now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm known as the mom that you can go to when you have a breakup because I think like a PR person, and I get in the minds of like, you are not following. You are unfollowing him right now because you need power. You're addicted to going to his Instagram. But I love how you're bringing it back, to the real person. And it's true. If sometimes it's, this person broke up with me, I don't want to date anyone, but I need to show him that I've moved on. So I'm going to date this guy or this athlete. It's no different. You're right. Everybody does what they need to do to satisfy whatever that need is.
Molly, where were you in 2009 when I
know.
needed you?
Were you going through it?
Where were you?
I know.
To keep me off of Facebook.
Public relations is just human relations, but it's just everyone knows about it.
Oh, well, Molly, thank you so much for coming on the show. This was
fun, right?
a treat.
Oh, gosh, I could talk to you
Yes.
for hours.
Molly McPherson is a crisis public relations manager and a celebrity PR analyst. You can find her at Molly B. McPherson on TikTok. And I'm going to put on my influencer hat for a second and ask you to please subscribe to this show on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you're listening. Click follow so you know the latest in culture while it's still hot. This episode of It's Been a Minute was produced by
Alexis Williams,
Barton Girdwood.
This episode was edited by
Jessica Placzek.
Our executive producer is
Verilyn Williams.
Our VP of programming is
Yolanda Sanguini.
All right, that's all for this episode of It's Been a Minute from NPR. I'm Brittany Luce. Talk soon.
This message comes from First Leaf. As summer evenings give way to the cool calm of fall, mark the season with wines made just for you. First Leaf makes it simple. Just take their quiz and personalized selections are delivered to your door. No wine aisle guessing, no errands, only wines you'll truly love. Savor autumn's arrival at tryfirstleaf.com/autumn with promo autumn. Your first 6 bottles are just $44.95. That's tryfirstleaf.com/autumn. This message comes from Warby Parker. What makes a great pair of glasses? At Warby Parker, it's all the invisible extras without the extra cost, like free adjustments for life. Find your pair at warbyparker.com or visit one of their hundreds of stores around the country. This message comes from Bombas. Nearly 30% of marathoners end their race blistered. Bombas running socks are strategically cushioned to help say bye to blisters. Run to bombas.com/NPR and use code NPR for 20% off your first purchase.